Hello everyone. So I figured I would get on and see what we can get done in the next little bit. I'm debating on what to do. I do obviously need to get some energy. I could try and try and find a 9 3/4 or a Ministry of Magic trace or the Magizoology or sports. Find any of those and do those. Or we could go finish mapping, or I could go fighting fortresses. So if anyone jumps on, let me know what you'd like me to do. If I don't see anyone, I may go in and map for a little bit and then see if anyone jumps on. So and I did answer JS's question. I think she asked it right as I was hitting end stream. So it did get answered yesterday, just not in the way you would, or just not on the live. I actually went on the Discord right after and saw what was being asked and kind of answered. It was found out there is a trace flag. Someone had found a trace flag and was asking where we thought it was. And then had hinted it wasn't in our area, it was in another area. And so she was seeing if I had any clues, and I actually made a wild guess in the just a wild guess, and got it right. So they were kind of shocked. There is a trace flag that seems to follow the trace seems to follow the railroad line, and which they were kind of shocked at, that it seems to exactly follow the rail line, and that's it. So I would guess the reason it followed the rail line, I'm gonna be honest, is because because a lot of people visit the train station they were talking about. But I'm wondering if someone tried to or if someone marked that, and they actually just picked up that it's a rail line and did not realize that in our area, the part they mapped was the one part that is not the passenger line. It's a freight line, and that's why they were shocked. Or either that or the rest of the passenger line is also marked, but the fact that it continues onto the rail line shocked the person. I have not been to where they're talking about playing Wizards Unite yet, so I can't say for sure which way it is, but that would be my guess, is it's something like that. So oh wait, I did map over here. I remember mapping it now. I will go to the other areas I haven't mapped. Because I knew there was still one small area, I just forgot what area it was. I need to go, and it may be mapped, but I suspect there's areas of it. So, and maybe we can get energy, find a place to get energy and fighting a fortress also while we're doing that. So, and see if there's any other trace flags that happen to show up. What the question was about. I did share that document. If anyone else that isn't on one of our Discords would like to see that document, let me know. And contact me and we will try and find a way to get that to you. So, I am still waiting to hear. I think I got an email later yesterday saying to contact them, so I've got a phone number I need to call. Probably once I get off the stream, I'll do that, as I do all my other calling and stuff I need to do tomorrow. So there's that. Oh, yesterday, and I think it was while we were streaming, because I think he doesn't understand that rebranding, you don't rebrand and completely shut down the books. Then it turned towards distribute a way to let people kind of more of a gaming type thing, and then to distributing information. Okay, now figure out where I'm at. Okay, the other place we don't have mapped, there is a little bit on USU campus. I do remember that one. But I could not get that mapped right now because I can't park and go there to map it. So I will do that and in the evening one day, or on a Saturday. Because we might have missed one or two here or there. And that doesn't mean the whole area is mapped. I want to make that very clear. It's just the biggest town is mapped in the area where all the rich people live that may have a bunch up there. I have not done that yet. So that may be something to do one of these days, is go drive around there and see what they have up there along the lines of fortresses and whatever else. Then there's Providence. I think I've heard there's a lot. I'm sure there's a few in Mendon. Smithfield hasn't even, I don't think, has even been touched, and I've heard there's a decent amount around there. North Logan. So there's plenty of areas around here still to map. I just don't have a map mapped yet. And then from there, if I'm ever home one day and don't have anything to do, or if anyone's home and wants to do something, I know there's another map that people have created that we could also go in and add to. So and I know some of it's going to be interesting to map, because I know there's a lot right at American West, and I'm trying to think of how I can map that area, because it appears some of them have been marked there since I went to American West in like July, end of July. It does appear some things have been added there since then. So I did notice that when we drove past there once. Perfect placement. Now, decide what I want to get. Actually, maybe I'll go for a few things first. And then I'll show you what I mean by this, and you'll actually get to see it, this document. Okay, thank you. I will, we can keep in contact, and one of us can hit Quail Bluff Drive and go from there. Because, no, I haven't been up that way yet. So I didn't realize you had it. Thank you so much. Okay, can't reach that one. I can reach this one, though. Okay, there's my document. Oh, I wanted to see see if any of these are really close. Okay, none of them are really close, so I can go in any. So, here's what it is. It lists the different books, the joke products, the magical devices, symbols of the wizarding world, and wands, and where you're going to find them. Reason I don't have very many wands is if you come over here, they're all in the dark levels. So I've just gotten lucky that I have any ones. Most of the magical devices and symbols of the wizarding world, you're going to get through the tower and the fortress areas. And then your joke products and your books, you're going to get in the ruins towers. Now, if you go in Runes 4, you're going to have the biggest option of things. So you need to debate, how do you want to do it? the first thing I'm going to do is go collect this. Just so I have that done, and go through my port keys. And then I'm probably going to try and go see where I'm at. What levels I can get. Actually, I may take I know what I'll do. I will take my Auror in and level that one up so that in the future, if I want to use the Auror, that one's ready to go. I totally confused my husband the other day because of that one. So that is one thing. If you forget, and I'll show you, forget to switch back, one way you might be able to pick up is because of the way they have, is because of what level you're in on the fortress. Oh, I did manage to level up to green. I don't know if you saw that. My green one to gold. Okay. That's sad that it wasn't boosted anymore, but I can see why you laughed. And I was laughing because, yeah. Oh, I didn't want to do that one. Okay, if you remember in my other one, I can go up into the forest chambers. And you can even, I guess they are unlocked. They're just in red is what my husband was saying. Okay, so I don't want to do that. So I can go in, you can still go in them. Just obviously you're going to have a lot harder time. I am saving all my scrolls right now for the brilliant event. Sorry, brain fart as I'm trying to make sure I'm ready for this. I am saving my scrolls for the brilliant event. So, to try to level up more. Start out with that, because when we start out with a werewolf, I don't want to be wondering what else is going to be in there to fight. What, Brad's not here, so you've got to say it on the stream? I hope not. That would be those are the hardest fortresses. At least for me. Hi, Angel Goddess. Yeah. But they aren't as bad as if it was Death Eaters and Dark Wizards, so. Doing pretty good. And look at what we got. You had to jinx me, didn't you, Goddess Diana? JS. At least it wasn't all this like you threatened, like you said it should be. And at least it's only imposing, not dangerous. No, I actually don't have any wit sharpening potions. I don't use them as much. Because I didn't find that, for some reason, the way I fought, they didn't help me as much. And down the road, I may take the time to try and figure out more how exactly how the different potions work. But with Brett, always if he sees something he thinks I want or he thinks I need, he'll drop my strongest potion against the potent potion against him. It doesn't matter how many other potions I have. It's got to be a potent potion. It makes it hard for me to stay up on, to keep enough stuff, if that makes sense. Enough potions to be able to do that. I kind of had to whittle down my potions, what I use, because I don't have that option when he plays once in a while for me and goes after, he'll just drop I'll get in sometimes and I'll have had a number of potent potions and I'll have none. So it's kind of one of those things you kind of have to go with, do what you can, so. But he helps me in a lot of other ways, when he's playing and stuff, so. And if you are trying to level up everything and whatever, and just go as fast as you can, the best way I know is to always fight with someone else with you. Have a good day, JS. I know we're kind of during when you're first starting to wake up and get going on your day, so I did catch some pixies this morning. Woke up in time for that. The sad thing is now we're getting the horned serpents. I'm not finding leprechauns at all. It's like they disappeared. Maybe once in a rare while? Yeah, I meant doxies. But I'm finding doxies, and I caught doxies. But leprechauns, not near as many are showing up nowadays. At least from what I've seen. It may just be where I'm looking for them. Now I'm gonna get a bunch of dark wizards. Wow. Even more wow. I'm not complaining though. Even more wow. I used a Dark Arts runestone and did not end up with one wizard or Death Eater. I'm not complaining, but it's kind of shocking. So I'm switching chambers because what I've heard is if you do that, usually you'll only get 2 rewards in a row, and then you either need to change a rune stone or change a chamber, make some change. This is gonna be easy. I know I don't need to worry about getting more spell energy right now, and I can't. I know the ends haven't reset, so. But I know it won't take 17 hits. Glad for those Paramount port keys. You still on, Angel? Got us? I know JS left to get ready for the day. That's an elite to get. And now my Brufios is up, so... gather this energy, and then I think I'm going to let you guys go. Because I've been on for almost an hour, and it looks like everyone's kind of gone. So, thanks for joining me. I do want to check something. Oh, okay, there. I'll have to do that next time. Anyway, I will see you later. Bye.